we started fucking a lot. I mean, this fuck was really amazing. I mean, we started fucking in the jacuzzi, then we go to the sofa, and at a certain point, her friend woke up, and we ran into the bathroom, and I started fucking her in the bathroom.
Would you like to discover the Italian system that has enabled over 1,400 men in the last 5 years to approach girls live and have sex with them almost always on a first date? If so, access the new program From the Approach to the Bedroom, which includes also my direct support. Access 60% off until March 21. Click on the link in the description for more information.
So we are here with Ludwing, one of my students, and he will tell us now about his story, his journey from being shy or whatever he was. He will tell us now about his story to having sex with two girls in one day. And so what was your starting point and how old are you?
Okay, my starting point was literally zero. Okay, as a child, as growing in my life, I had actually, I didn't have a model of a real man. Okay, because when I was young, when I was 12 years old, I moved to Italy with my mom, and I started living there. And actually, I have lost all the connections with friends, with my dad. I literally had no parent that role in my life. So, as a child that grows without his dad, you start living life in a different way. I mean, at that point, I started to not going out, to not develop social skills. So as the time were passing, I actually didn't develop as a normal teenager. So when I met Luca, actually, I managed to have two distance girlfriends, and also some friends, let's say friends, not girlfriends but just friends. But I actually didn't have a real relationship between men and women. Okay, so we can say that my starting point is actually zero or one, because I was really shy. I didn't know how to talk to girls. Most of the time I couldn't read their reaction, and I didn't know how to behave as a man. Okay, so when I met Luca around 1 year and a half ago, okay, I found online his courses, his YouTube videos. I started listening his YouTube lives. I started watching his videos, and I was already in the world of the pickup world. I was already in, because I was also studying from another school. Okay, I have also spent money for some consulting with them, but I feel that their way of teaching was lacking on a lot of true facts. I mean, it lacked experience. Okay, because they never talked about what goes next after the kiss. Okay, so the main goal was you to having a kiss. Okay, but following Luca, you understand that a kiss is literally nothing. Okay, it's a goal, but it's nothing. A kiss. Okay, so I understood that Luca was talking about from a point of experience, and through experience and facts, and he was capable of also teaching how to fuck a girl. Okay, and so I started following him. I started learning from him. So this was 1 year and a half ago. I have 3 courses from him. I need to buy more, because I feel the necessity of understand better how to keep my sex friends, right? In English,
Yeah,
sex friends.
yeah, also
So,
fuck buddy.
yeah, I need to understand how to manage them better. So actually, this was my starting point.
And about speaking about results, you told me.
Yeah, I decided to make this testimonial because of my birthday. So 3 weeks ago, I literally fucked with 2 girls in the same day. Okay, the first one after 2-3 hours. The second one was after, let's say, 6 hours. The 2 girls were friends, so Can I go in detail because it made
Yeah. I actually I don't know the story. You only told me these results, so I'm also interested in knowing the story.
Yeah, okay. Actually, it was my birthday, so it's kind of strange because actually I didn't invite them to my birthday. I didn't know them at all. They were these two girls were friends of a friend that he invited to my birthday because I was bringing another girl to my birthday. Okay, so actually my birthday I was having a date with another girl, a third girl, but I mean she's super shy, and I am trying to understand how to read her because I mean she's too shy actually, and she doesn't like too much social interactions. So at some point she become a little awkward of the situation because I tried to make her dance, make her drink a bit, but she didn't want it to. So at some point I sent her away. Of course, not saying to her go away. Just asking maybe, are you tired? Do you want to go back? Can I bring you home, etc. Because actually she was ruining the mood. She was just I mean she was not in sync with the birthday. Everyone was dancing, drinking. They were having fun. We have also hired a live band to play. And she was like sit there, and I was forced to take care of her. So at midnight, I sent her away. Okay, so someone came to bring her away. So I literally had no partner that night. I was without a partner that night, and then I started. I drink a bit. I drink a drink, like a cocktail, and then I started dancing with everyone, just having fun. I jumped in the pool without my with my t-shirt, with my pants, with everything. I was just having fun. At a certain point, one of the girls started talking to me, and I followed her, of course. I understood that she was a little bit interested actually in talking with me, etc. I didn't know why, but at a certain point I started talking with her because when I was with the other girl, the first one I bring to the party, she was also trying to steal me from her. I mean, she was looking at me, she started talking with me. I mean, she was a little bit interested, okay, but as we know, that's not enough because you need to understand how to manage the situations because in 1 minute you can ruin everything. Okay, so we started talking, we started playing in the pool, we started dancing, we started talking a little bit. I separated her from the group in the pool and started talking with her, and after we have been talking for around 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. Then the next half of an hour was about actually introducing her to do things together because I had a car, so I was doing the interaction. I was also telling her we can go to a little trip together. We can go to pick up something on the road. So because okay, that may be a little boring, but I started to tell her that we can make this, we can make this, we can make this after 1 hour actually, and she was actually very positive about this thing. So I never mentioned it to her, let's go fuck. Okay, never. I was just telling her, oh, we can go have a trip together, we can go to the jacuzzi, we can go and have a little walk over there, and yes. And I wanted to be sure because she was interested, of course, in me, talking with me, talking. She was very, very talkative in that situation, but one can never be sure. So, and if the interaction goes too much faster, this will bring a lot of objections to when it comes to make sex. Okay, so after 2 hours, actually, I told her, okay, let's go have a trip. She went to the car. I drive it for around 5 minutes. We went to a very dark place around 1 a.m., 1:30 a.m. And 1:30 a.m. And I go down the car. I bring her behind the car so nobody could see us. I kissed her, and then she started going naked actually in 1 second. Okay, she just wanted to fuck, literally. Okay, and we fucked there for 20 minutes around, and then she wanted to go back. I say no to her. We continued. We started to fuck more, and after 10 more minutes, I told her, "Let's go back," and we came back to the party. And then we started kissing, hugging in the pool again. We started dancing, we started talking, and after around half an hour, 20 minutes, a friend of her came, okay, because my friends invited her, okay, they paid the taxi to bring this friend to the party, because also they also want to fuck. I mean, it's a party, they want to fuck, but their only strategy is to get the girls drunk. Okay, so they just invite a lot of beer. Oh, one more. This is their strategy. And when they are alone, they tell the girl, "Oh, let's go. I have to sleep. Let's go to sleep. Later, I will bring you back home." They say these things, and it can't work. But not all the girls go into say yes to this situation. They just want you to bring their back to home.
Yeah, and basically, if you use those strategies, you have basically no skills, and you only have to rely on situations where the girl is drunk. And I don't know how can people be satisfied on having sex with a girl only because she's drunk, and this is the only strategy that someone can use to have sex. So
Yes. Their only strategy is to get the girls drunk, and they don't have actually skills that can use in, let's say, normal situations. Okay, so they don't know how to talk to a girl properly to make her more interested in you without being drunk. Okay, so as you teach, for example, to seduce a girl, to pick up a girl, it is not necessary to become extra super fancy with your words. I mean, you can pick up a girl talking normally, okay, without being fancy, without moving, without rising the tones, without being super fine. I mean, you got the point, okay?
Yeah.
You can just pick up a girl just speaking normally, okay?
And the second girl, so how many hours after the first one?
Okay, then the party started. Of course, she knew actually that I have already fucked with her friend. She knew that, so she didn't want to look as a bitch. So she was actually very distant for 2-3 hours. I was just with the first one, but as the people started to go away, she didn't want to go away with my friends. Okay. Because she told me, of course, this is not true, but this was the excuse, la excusa. She told that they were too rude. She didn't want to go with them. She wanted to stay here. I just told her, if you want to stay here, just stay here. Don't worry. We have rooms here. You can sleep here. You can stay with us. Just swing up a bit. Then I will bring you back home. Okay, so after my friends were going away, it was just us three. Okay, me, the first kid, I was already fucked. I have already fucked, and the third one. Okay, so we talked with she a bit. She told me her name. She told me, I liked you for the way you was talking to me before. You weren't rude. Your friend wanted to bring me her away to another disco. I didn't want to, but she was forcing me. He was saying me ugly words. I mean, my friends were telling her things like, you can only live once, just let's have fun, this kind of things. Okay, and she didn't she told me that these words didn't like her, and so she decided to stay with me. I don't know if it is true, because with girls you can never be 100% sure if what they say it's true, but this is what she said to stay in the party with me and her friend. So when I travel, I always bring 2 more t-shirts, 2 more shorts. I mean, I bring a lot of stuffs a lot of stuff in my backpack. So she didn't have a swimsuit. So she got naked and she used one of my t-shirts and she threw it like that in the pool with just the panties, la biancheria intima. With she was just in biancheria intima with the panties and a t-shirt without bra in the pool. And then we started making physical contact. We started hugging.
The first girl was still there?
She was with us. She was with us. She was with us.
So you were all together.
Yeah. It were just us three. Okay, so we were isolated already in that situation. So the first one, of course, she wanted to stay with me. So at the beginning, she was hugging me. She jumped over me. I mean, like a monkey. Do you know how a monkey hugs his mom? Okay, she was actually hugging me on this side. So her arms were around my neck, and I was holding her like this. Okay. And I was just with her for the first 30 minutes, an hour. Then I bring, and we were just talking. We were just talking. And after around 1 hour, also I bring her friend also to me. So we started. We started making physical contact. I mean, I had both of them around my arms, hugging me, and we were just. I was walking in the pool and moving them around and talking. Okay. At one point, they wanted to drink more, so we started making drinks because we had also the kitchen. And the first one, she was, I don't know why, but she was behaving like a wife, let's say. And she started making the drinks. She started bringing us things to drink. And in one of these trips she was making to the kitchen, I started kissing her friend, and she accepted that. Okay, she accepted that, but just when she was not watching us. Okay, after 30 minutes, 1 hour, also I was kissing the first one, and then I also kissed the second one, and they both agreed to being kissed by me in front of each other. Okay, so. This for me was like a validation. I mean, we can even make a threesome this night. And they were talking to me about this. Let's make have you ever made a threesome? Have you ever made a threesome? Okay. But, I mean, it was, the first one was starting to be tired. Okay. So at certain point, she was less active. She started to be a little, she was tired. I mean, she started to be less social.
And which one? The first one or the second one?
The first one. Okay. The one that I have already fucked. The second one. So I started interacting more with the second one. Okay. So at a certain point, when I was hugging her here, with her legs, she was starting messaging my cock with her legs. So after this proof of interest, I mean, I already know that I would fuck her that night. The only issue was the logistics, because I had a jacuzzi and I had also rooms there, but rooms were only with mattress on the floor, so there were no beds in the building. Okay, and the jacuzzi was pretty awesome, but only by night, because by night you can see the lights, the LEDs, and it's a little fancy. But the house where I made my birthday, I mean, it was still finishing, because it was a pool. It had a bar, cocktail zone outside near the pool. Then there was the building. Okay, the building was still finishing. So the rooms were okay, but they were a little bit dirty, so it was not a perfect place to bring them. So then, I mean, we were interacting normally. It was a date, but with kissing, with hugging. I have also masturbated the second one, secretly, because she was on my She was upside my left arm, my left leg, so I could use my arm. I used my arm around his wrist and go under his panties, and I started to make pressure there to masturbate her, and she accepted that a lot. She liked that, and
And you were in the bedroom or in the pool?
no, in the pool, always in the pool,
Okay.
No, we haven't go to the hotel yet because we fucked in hotel later on. We didn't went to a house. We fucked in a hotel later.
Okay.
So the time started to pass by, and it was 5 a.m., 6 a.m. The sun started to rise. So I still have photos then of the. I mean, we passed all the night there. Around 7 a.m., the first one that I have already fucked, she was really tired because she wanted to sleep. So I used that excuse. I used that fact to tell them, okay, let's go to sleep. Okay, so we pick up our things. We pick it up. We pick it up our things. We go to the car. We drive it to the hotel. We went to the hotel actually. The first one she lied on the bed. She started to sleep, and with the second one we started kissing. She was actually a little bit afraid of fucking me because she didn't want her friend to hear her fucking with me. She was afraid of fucking in front of her friend. Okay. And so it was around half an hour, no, 20 minutes, let's say 20 minutes in the hotel, playing music. She was going a lot to the bathroom. She was a little nervous. And the hotel had a jacuzzi and also swimming pool. So we started playing a bit in the swimming pool. I started undressing her, so I told her to put off her t-shirt. This one was the t-shirt. So it took around 30 minutes, 40 minutes to start having sex because she was a little worried of her friend. When her friend actually fall asleep, we started fucking a lot. I mean, this fuck was really amazing. I mean, we started fucking in the jacuzzi, then we go to the sofa, and at a certain point, her friend woke up, and we ran into the bathroom, and I started fucking her in the bathroom. I mean, she was with her head over the water, over the toilet. Okay, closed of course, and I was fucking there from behind. Oh, that was amazing. And she was telling me, "Oh, this is the best fuck of my life. I have never feel like this relaxed before. My mind is blind." And yeah, we fucked for around 40 minutes, 50 minutes. But she was extremely happy about fucking. Okay. This was the best fucking of her life, really.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Also, girls like sex.
Yeah, and this is another fact that it's a little interesting. But the first girl, after we fucked, she started making objections to stay with me. I mean, she started asking, "Why do you like me?" And she asked me She asked me this 3 times after we fucked. "Why do you like me? Why do you like me? Why do you like me?" Okay, and this is interesting because if you don't know how to answer that question, she will go away. She will lose attraction, and the answer here can't be physical things, as you already know. So I just told her I liked the way she talked. She talked. I liked the way I liked her mood. I liked her energy, all these things. So, but I was able to answer these objections just because of your course. Okay. So this is really interesting. Okay, because the interaction was really fast and objections came later on. Okay. With the second one, it was a much longer interaction. So after we went to the bed and having sex, it was around 5 hours. So let's say that she was more comfortable she had more trust in me than in the first situation after 2 hours of meeting. So she didn't make actually objections. She just was asking me while we were fucking if because I was not coming. Okay? I mean, she already came 3 times and I wasn't coming. So she started asking me how many girlfriends have you ever had, how much experience do you have, this kind of questions. I don't know.
Because usually usually when you have sex with a girl and then you have sex like a few hours after with another one, it's much more difficult to come, and so you can have sex for longer time.
Yes. So her objections was just about how many girlfriends have you ever had, how much experience do you have, because actually I believe she was having fun to ask these questions. Okay. That's actually funny because her objections were not that hard to pass, because we continue fucking like rabbits that night. Okay, this is kind of the story.
Would you like to discover the Italian system that has enabled over 1,400 men in the last 5 years to approach girls live and have sex with them almost always on a first date? If so, access the new program From the Approach to the Bedroom, which includes also my direct support. Access 60% off until March 21. Click on the link in the description for more information.